Welcome back, crazy conspiracy team. Today's video is going to be a requested one. I was left a comment under one of my videos, which was Beyonce exposed for being a witch video, and she asked me if I could do a video explaining all the celebrities I think do witchcraft or are demonic. And yes, I totally will. I love when you guys request videos or whatever you want to call it, so I'm here to serve you. But first and foremost, we're just going to jump right into it. The first two people that I want to get into is Beyonce and Jay-Z. Now, let's start with Beyonce. We've been touching topic with her in a few of my videos, so this is nothing new when it comes to her. I personally believe that Beyonce does witchcraft and she is demonic. I personally strongly feel, and I've never even met her before, of course, but I just get this negative energy when it comes to Beyonce. It definitely shows through the videos. I mean, if I had to literally choose one demonic female artist, like literally the most demonic one, it would be Beyonce. And Beyonce just creeps me out, and her performances literally just gives me goosebumps. Even watching the live performances on YouTube, she looks evil. All the facial expressions that she do, all the dances, I mean, the rough dancing is a turn off when being interested. And so if I had to choose, Beyonce is number one on the list, definitely. And let's not forget to mention that her ex-drummer came out and said that she was doing witchcraft and that she killed her cat and this and that. And if you know, witches are infatuated with cats, especially black ones. And Beyonce had a black cat in her 2006 music video, Kitty Cat, and her ex-drummer also said that she believes that's when it began. And I mean, what she said adds up with the music video with the cat. And they said that black cats are bad luck, and what a coincidence. And not too long ago, Beyonce released some more designs for Ivy Park, and she used a black horse. And I heard that black horses mean something evil, which is crazy. I mean, they literally throw it in front of our faces. At the time, I, including myself, decided to ignore everything, even though I seen the demonic stuff. I mean, it was even said that Beyonce's face turned into a demon face on stage. I still have yet to look that performance up myself to see if it's actually true. I just see clips of what other people post, but I really think Beyonce has sold her soul, and I personally think that Beyonce sold her soul in the song Crazy in Love featuring Jay-Z. And my reasoning behind that is because it was like a back and forth thing, but he was standing outside of this car and the good Beyonce was inside of the car. It blew up the good Beyonce, and then the bad Beyonce walked into the camera. If you want to see this clip, go to one of my old videos talking about Beyonce. I'll put the videos right here if I'm not too lazy. But Beyonce is really wicked, and like back then I would just be like, I don't believe in that stuff. I don't think it's real. But I do think that witchcraft exists. I do think that demonic stuff exists in Hollywood, and they said that Hollywood is some type of, I don't know, I'll do a video on that, but the story behind Hollywood is evil. And it's funny how Beyonce is the queen. Like, I can't name anybody, even in a different genre, who is a queen. Beyonce has risen to the top, and it would make sense because she's a demonic person. She's willing to do anything to be at the top. She was all about that, I feel, even back then, and that's just me. But moving on, I don't want to take too much time on Beyonce because there's so much tea I could just give you guys. So the next person is Jay-Z. Now, I personally get the vibe from him that he's a cool and calm, collected person. He comes off that way. I also know, not know personally, but I know from videos and interviews that he did in the past that he is a very smart businessman. And we don't even have to guess because he literally was under Damon Dash, and then he got out of that deal with Damon Dash, went to somebody else. Damon Dash had Rockefeller, he sold it. It went into the people Jay-Z was dealing with, and Jay-Z took it back, and Damon went bankrupt. Hopefully you guys are following me with that, but Jay-Z is a very smart businessman, and that is why he is a billionaire today. I personally feel like he should have been a billionaire way back, but another reason why I think he's a billionaire is because he is with those satanic Mason people. And there is a picture, if I can find it, I'll put it right here, but there's a picture of Jay-Z sitting with a bunch of He is with these satanic... Okay, so clearly I'm saying satanic wrong, so don't come for me in the comments. People. And I mean, I don't know, this can't be Photoshop. I know Photoshop is getting hard to read today, but I think that he is in this stuff, and being a billionaire, I would not be surprised if he is dealing with those satanic people. They always say the richer are more evil, you know, and they have more opportunities and there's many more doors open to them. And before we end off on Beyonce and Jay-Z, I just want to say that Beyonce and Jay-Z's names, there was like, I think this TikTok video, and I guess she was going over what was his name? Something Epstein, the man that used to own the island. And supposedly, let me give y'all a story. Behind this island, I guess he would kidnap underage kids and boys and girls, take them to this island and imprison them on that island. And there's been many people trying to sneak to that island, and there's literally guards guarding that island to a T. One person supposedly made it there, and he said that there was like a big lock on the door from the outside, but their names was on the Epstein list. And from what I know, they have underage children, boys and girls, and they said that he actually lost his island. I'm not really familiar with that, but I know a little bit because I've seen it on YouTube and TikTok. But they were showing a list of names that was on the Epstein Islands list, and Beyonce and Jay-Z's name was on it. I don't know if it was Jay-Z's, but I know for a fact Beyonce's name was on there. I know Beyonce ain't getting down like that. Maybe she's going there to sacrifice kids, maybe. That's still wrong. It's possible that they could make sacrifices there too, not just go there to be pedophiles. But with Hollywood, you never know, you guys. You never know. But I am here to try and give you a little bit of information that I can about this. But Beyonce's name was on the Epstein list. How about that? Out of all people. And people think that I hate Beyonce. I don't hate Beyonce. I just get a bad feeling about her, and I just feel like she is, if there's one word to put her, I would just say she does not care about friendships or anything, just to be to the top. And she got the most paid, highest paid rapper of them all. And I feel like Jay-Z is a king when it comes to all still living today, and that goes for Beyonce. So I personally think that Jay-Z is #1 in the male rapping music industry. Doesn't matter what genre it is. And Beyonce is the same way in the female music industry. And it's funny how they came together, you know, and they're like this Bonnie and Clyde of Hollywood. And you know, the story behind Bonnie and Clyde is that they were going around killing innocent people. And but anyways, moving on, Rihanna. Oh my god, like Rihanna said it out of her own mouth that she's a devil worshipper. Wow, like they literally tell us this stuff in interviews and personally out of their mouths, and everyone still takes it as a joke. They brush it off and laugh. I personally think that she was telling the truth. Rihanna went from a good girl to a bad girl, and whenever she came out, she was a good girl. She was like this soft island girl, and she began to get very dark, and you can definitely tell. I think that her breaking point was Umbrella, maybe, or somewhere around there. I'm not really that much of a fan of Rihanna. Like, I like her music more today than back then. So back then I wasn't really a fan, so I can't really tell you when she came out and what song came out in what year. But I think Rihanna does some type of craft. I don't know what it is, but she is also a billionaire now, which is crazy. And it's funny. I mean, some people make it to the highest in the industry and some don't. And you notice how Beyonce is not a billionaire yet on her own. Her husband, Jay-Z, just him alone, he became a billionaire like a few years ago. And Rihanna just became a billionaire, I think either this year or last year. And to see that Jay-Z and Rihanna have come to the highest point in the industry, basically breaking the record, you know, beating the game, you have to question it. Rihanna, I don't know what she does, but I think it's something demonic. I think you can choose from different things. That goes for males too. They said that a lot of people in the music industry are not who you think they are. Rihanna, I think she's very beautiful and kind of inspiring, a little bit of sexual a lot. What was the song she was singing? He beats me black and blue, but he beats me so good. And you know that song, that, and then there's another song, bricks and something stones may break my bones, but chains and whips, I don't know. I'm pretty sure y'all know what I'm talking about, but see, I am not a Rihanna fan like that. I like a few songs, but I think she is demonic. I can't really name right now what she does that is demonic. I mean, she does throw up the demonic symbols. She does wear demonic outfits and does demonic things in her music videos. Like, really look at her music videos from her breaking point, like from when she started going dark, you know, wearing dark clothes, dark makeup, cutting her hair. Like, I think she is one of them. Okay, I'm filming this at a different time because I got interrupted the last time I tried to film this, so hopefully I don't get interrupted anymore while I'm trying to film this. So if I'm in different clothes, that's why. So the next person is Kanye West, and he actually did some crazy stuff just recently. He threw this big concert that I believe sold out, and there was just like a lot of fans there to support him, and he did like this weird ritual thing at the concert. And one of the things was, it was like a ritual. Let me explain some of the things that he did that were like weird at the concert. One thing that he did was he had like some string on him, and he was literally floating up like this, like lifeless into the air. It was like a whole crowd around him, and then he was in the center doing these weird things. And a lot of people thought that he was doing it himself, which I'm pretty sure he was hooked up to some type of rope or something. And another thing that they were doing, it was like these people in hoodies. It was like a person in a hoodie, and he was bent over going into a circle. They were just doing a bunch of stuff. They were also whispering something over and over, and that was weird. And what I found really off was that Kim was there, and she had brought her two little ones with her, which was Northwest and the boy. And I'm like, if this is a ritual, this is creepy. And at that concert, it was a picture of the kids. If I could find all the pictures, I'll try to insert them, but the kids looked very dead. Literally looked like Northwest was possessed or drained of her soul. And I don't really remember what the little boy looked like, but I looked at Northwest and she looked so not herself. And I think that these people are horrible. I think that they do rituals and stuff. Not necessarily witchcraft. Maybe it is witchcraft. I don't know. But if you want to see it, look up Kanye West's concert for Dundada. I'm pretty sure you'll find it. I think it's 2021 too. But that was really weird. And I want to say that I don't know if you guys know who he is or ever heard of him. I heard of him through someone else, but his name is Elon Musk. And Elon Musk is making robotic people or something. And Kanye, he keeps dressing up in these things that kind of look like these robots. And Kanye actually has a picture with Elon Musk. I don't know if he has something to do with what Elon Musk is trying to do, create, you know, super beings. But he has a picture with him, and he has on these suits that kind of resemble what Elon Musk is doing. It's just weird. A lot of weird activity going on, and if I'm being honest, I feel like the devil is coming back, unless he's already been here and he's definitely trying to show himself through these artists. But yeah, I think Kanye West is one, and I think that his wife has now been involved heavily now. She was dressed just like Kanye. She had on like this thing that was covering her head, like black things. I'll put them right here, but creepy. Who? And they even went to the Met Gala like that, you guys. The Met Gala, and we all know it was Kanye and Kim. It looked like her. This has nothing to do with the video, but the Met Gala outfits sucked this year. But anyways, yeah, I think Kanye is demonic, very, very demonic, and I think he is a puppet, like a heavily controlled puppet. He possibly could have been being controlled by Donald Trump. He was supporting Donald Trump at the time. I don't know, like, I think he is one of them. Another person is Drake. Now, I don't know how I never noticed it, but if you go to Drake's, and I'm gonna dive into the biggest dead giveaway ever, but if you go to his OVO logo, it's an owl. And if you're familiar with the Bohemian Grove, supposedly the richer go there to make sacrifices and to plan out world disasters like 9/11. That's what people think. But that's what the Bohemian Grove is, and it's usually, to me, looks like it's just filled with white men, white powerful men. And there's this video on YouTube of this man sneaking into the Bohemian Grove because it is very hard to get in there. They have people on the lookout heavy. It's kind of like Area 51, if not exactly. They guard this place with their heart. And so this man snuck into the Bohemian Grove. He actually got in. He went through the woods, I guess, to the place, and he was recording it on this old camera. And he got some footage of the men that go to Bohemian Grove sacrificing something in front of an owl, and it was a big owl. I'll put the picture, I'll screenshot it and put the picture. I'm not gonna put the video because I don't feel like doing all that, but if you want to see it, just look up Bohemian Grove video and it should pop it up. But he snuck in there and he got the footage of them and what they were doing. It looked like they were making a sacrifice. It was in front of the big owl, and that owl is also on the money, and that owl is also used for Drake's logo, and I never noticed it. You know, I mean, it's literally right in our faces. I mean, they throw it in our faces, and it's funny too because Drake is very successful now. I mean, to the point he doesn't even have to do interviews, kind of like Jay-Z and Beyonce. He, I feel, beat the game. Like I said, there's just those certain celebrities who beat the game and certain celebrities who don't. You have Drake. He even surpassed Lil Wayne, and Lil Wayne brought him on to Young Money, which is crazy. And it's just crazy how fast he prospered. And it would explain, as soon as he dropped OVO, there's an owl, you guys. And I don't think the owl means a good thing. I think that's something evil. So Drake is definitely demonic, most certainly. And I think he's a pedophile. I'll do a video on that, but on all the people I think are pedophiles. If you want me to do that, comment down below. Yes, I would like to see you do a video on who all you think are pedophiles, and I will definitely do that. So let me know down below. I need to know what you guys want to see so that I can do it, and everyone's welcome, even the haters, like, you're welcome. Let me know. But Drake is definitely one. I think he beat the game, and I wouldn't be surprised if he became a billionaire sooner or later. But yeah, I'm just gonna name one more person in this, and then we're gonna wrap this video up. If you want a part 2, comment down below that you would like a part 2 of people who I think do witchcraft and are demonic. So let me know down below. The last person is Miss Ariana Grande. Okay, now I'm pretty sure y'all wasn't expecting me to say Ariana Grande, but although she has the little teenage ponytails and the innocent girl look and the little teenage personality, does not give her a pass. I think that she is a part of this. I personally think that she sacrificed Mac Miller, and I think she was gonna do the same thing with Pete Davidson, but I think he got out, and then now she's married. Congratulations, Ariana Grande. I don't mean to bash any celebrity in this video. Let me say that right now because I did not. But I'm not trying to bash any celebrity. This is just my thoughts on who I think are demons and who do witchcraft. So I think Ariana Grande is a demonic person. I think she sacrifices people, and she is also big in the game as well. I wouldn't be surprised if she gets to the point where she doesn't have to do interviews anymore, and the day where she hits billionaire status. I would not be surprised. She's been doing big things. Every song that she puts out is a hit, and yeah, I'm a fan of Ariana Grande, but I do think that she has something to do with Mac Miller's death. It's just weird, and I think she personally, I think that she could have had something to do with that Manchester attack on her fans. And I know it sounds crazy, but who would do that? That has never happened, you know? And it's just these weird things happening around these celebrities, like their family members dying, their mothers dying, their dads dying. Like, Ariana Grande sacrificed a lot of her fans. Some of her fans, I think, passed away that day. Some of them got injured. But I think she has something to do with that explosion that went off in Manchester around her fans. I really do. And I feel like Ariana Grande is the princess of, and Beyonce is the queen, Jay-Z is the king. And it's funny how Jay-Z is working with Kanye West on this Dundada album. How funny is that? two demonic people. Well, the most highest demonic person. Like, Jay-Z has gotten to the point he doesn't even have to make music anymore. He just puts out albums when he wants to, and they still do good. He put out 444 and I think it did absolutely great. Literally, like, he beat the game. That's how you know they beat the game. They don't have to try as much anymore. But I think that Ariana Grande is tied in with this stuff too, and as soon as Mac Miller died, she blew up even more. But it seemed like every time things happen around her, she prospers. And now look at her. She is on one of those singing shows. I'll put the name right here because I don't want to butcher it and say the wrong one. I'm good at doing that. But she is on here now, and she just had her shine on Fortnite, and I mean, that was kind of scary and weird too. Like, let me know if you guys seen the Fortnite thing with Ariana Grande. It was really weird. I'll go into it a different day. Hopefully somebody screen recorded it on YouTube. I can do a reaction to it. But she has been having a lot of doors open to her, and this is exactly what I was talking about. People like her who are consistent with this evil game, they have more doors open to them, and they get more opportunities than the people who don't want to do this stuff, who don't want to be infatuated with this stuff. So Beyonce, Jay-Z, Rihanna, Erykah Badu. Oh, I didn't mention Erykah Badu, but I'll mention her in another video because I think she is the queen of witchcraft. Kanye West, Drake, and Ariana Grande. So those are all the that'll be it for today's video. Let me know if you would like a part 2. But please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Do you remember that one night when we fell in love? What we had felt so right, 'cause we had trust. Now it's drowning in our lives. I know we're broken up, you know the feelings deep inside. So what's you, what we've been through?